Yo, I've been waiting about 13 years for this moment. Mansions in GTA Online. I'm actually excited. We got news about the mansions. Everything we need to know. Shout out to TGG for this video right here. I've been looking for information. I don't know where to find it. So we got to go to a great YouTuber. I've been watching his videos for a very long time. So shout out to him. But let's check this video out. GTA Online Mansion.
At this point, most people know that we're getting a GTA Online Mansions update at the end of the year. But what a lot of people don't know is that we're going to be getting a mini DLC, sort of like a prologue for Mansions, in a few weeks, maybe even a couple of weeks. So today, we're going to break down everything we know about the Mansions DLC, when we can expect it to come out, and the teasers that Rockstar has planned for this DLC that will most likely be here in just a few weeks. Is December 9th. How do we know this? Well, every December DLC for the past 4 or 5 years now has released on the second Tuesday of December. This was true last year with Agents of Sabotage, the year before that with Chop Shop, before that with Drug Wars, and The Contract in 2021. All of these released on the second Tuesday of December, and December 9th this year is the second Tuesday. Now, a lot of people don't know, quite frankly, because most people haven't played GTA Online over the past few months, Rockstar added a bunch of in-game teasers for Mansions with the latest DLC in June with the Money Fronts DLC. And I want to give a big thank you to Lucas7Yoshi on Twitter for these photos. What you're looking at is 2 of the Mansions locations where we'll be able to buy mansions in just over a month. So what Rockstar will be doing very soon is adding these in-game construction site teasers. If you didn't play GTA Online in 2019 when the casino was being built, Rockstar did the exact same thing there. They added construction materials around the casino to show and tease that the casino is getting an upgrade. And as you can see, the exact same thing is happening here. There's going to be construction supplies around these 2 sites. But where are these 2 sites? Well, this one here is just above the theater on the right side of the map. Got a nice view of the theater itself, the casino, and the city in the background as well. This other one on the west side of Vinewood, I like this one a little bit more. This is actually right next to Mini Madrazo's house, or Miguel Madrazo. I'm sure we're all very familiar with this after the Cayo Perico DLC. Every time you do the heist, you end up here. So we're gonna have a chance to become neighbors with Mini Madrazo in just over a month. What I'm excited for as well is to actually see the map improvements here, because not only is a mansion being built here, but that also means that Rockstar is going to have to take a big chunk out of this hill, where the construction site is, and completely transform the mountainside here, just like they did with Miguel Madrazo's house just next to it. You can see the house sort of digs into the mountain here. They have a big driveway, a pool, all of this stuff. So it's cool to see that.
This is hands down one of the most powerful AI platforms for digital marketing, similar web.
GTA 5's map is actually going to be getting a bit of an update, finally. This doesn't happen very often. That's pretty fun. If you can't tell, I'm just really excited for this DLC. I haven't been this hyped for an update since probably Cayo Perico, maybe The Contract.
Me too.
2021, so it feels good to be excited about GTA Online again. Now, a lot of people don't know that another one of the purchasable mansions is going to be Devin Weston's old mansion. How do we know this? Okay, well, let's talk about this mini teaser DLC that should be coming out soon. Back in the first...
All right, the questions people want to know. How much and how many mansions can we actually purchase? Is it just a 1 mansion thing? Or can we have, like, own 3 mansions? Because I'm pretty much want to buy all the mansions. So that's a real question we all want to know. We already got the date. He's basically saying December 9th, which is a good date. I'm ready for it I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm hyped for this, bruh.
Of the Money Fronts DLC from June, this lady jumped off Mr. Favor's plane before we even got on. Her name is Valentina, and she works for a new real estate company coming to the game soon called Pre-Luxury Real Estate. Now, if you've bought the car wash that came out with that DLC, I'm sure you're aware of the Mr. Favor missions. There's like 6 or 8 contact missions that have you working for a bunch of Mr. Favor's clients. What you might not know is all of those missions haven't actually been released yet. There's 3 that Rockstar has been saving for hopefully a couple weeks from now. And as you can see on screen, again, thank you to Lucas on Twitter for these. It says, visit this logo to help Mr. Favor's client with their luxury property development. This client is Valentina, who jumped off the plane at the start of that cutscene. And we even have the 3 names of these new missions. New listings, due diligence, fixes, and fittings. and hard deadlines. But maybe the most important part about these missions is if you do all of them, you're going to get a discount when mansions come into the game. You can see here it says you have earned an exclusive discount on a future property purchase with pre-luxury real estate. They will be in contact again soon when properties become available. And again, we know those properties are probably going to become available on December 9, which means these missions have to come out really soon. Now, we actually know a lot about these missions because all of the dialogue has actually been leaked, so we know what these missions are about. I'll play that sort of at the end of the video in case you haven't seen that yet. But let's talk about when these prologue teaser missions are going to be coming to the game, because it's got to be soon. So if we get our calendar up here, we know Rockstar does their weekly updates on Thursdays. And it seems like all of October is gonna be set aside for Halloween stuff. That's what Rockstar does every October. So if we move forward to November, the first weekly update we'll get in November is on the 6th of November. There's a very good chance on that date, these missions will be added to the game. If not that Thursday, then it's gotta either be the 13th, the 20th, or the 27th. It just has to be. So within the next 2 to 5 weeks, we will be getting Mansions promo and teasers in the game. That's incredibly exciting. Now, also, if we look back to last year, Rockstar first teased the December DLC in a community update that came out on November 1. So who knows, we might even get a newswire or something before that. Very exciting times, which is a weird thing to say as a GTA Online player. These mansions are going to be really expensive as well, so if you haven't started saving money up, start right now.
Yeah, I'm about to start grinding right now. I would advise everyone to get out there and grind, because I can imagine they're going to be super expensive. But I've been waiting so long. We're talking about years and years. Since GTA Online really came out, I wanted a mansion. Like, that was one thing I wanted. And I want them to do something in GTA 6 that hopefully they do. Hopefully, I don't know how you got to do the service, but can we have multiple cars out? Can we just not have one car? I need multiple cars. I need to walk into the crib and see the cars. I want to see what's going on. Or can we make parking spots outside? Like, you know how you have garages? Can we make a garage outside so it's viewable to the public, please? That's something I've been wanting in GTA for so long, bro.
I don't know how much they're gonna cost. Some people have said, you know, maybe $3 or $4 million.
Nah.
But to be honest, man,
10 or
this is gonna
plus
be the last big update for GTA Online. Who's to say this isn't gonna be the most expensive DLC ever? Mansions in real life cost tens of millions of dollars, and currently the most expensive items in GTA Online are the Luxor Deluxe at $10 million and the Aquarius Super Yacht at $8 million. I wouldn't be surprised if mansions are about that price, maybe even a bit more. So get saving. Alright, if you've stuck around to the end of the video and you don't really care about spoilers for these upcoming missions, we're going to recap what we spoke about a few months ago with these teasers. So what you're about to see is the audio that we're going to be able to hear when we're doing all of these teaser missions and prologue missions for the Mansions DLC. Let's take a look.
Oh, this leaked?
Ever since we took over hands-on, I've been keeping my ears to the ground, you know? And 5 margaritas deep somewhere in Del Perro, I found out Mr. Favor's got clients interested in luxury property development. You know what that means? Mansions, baby. Big fuck you mansions. But these clients of his, they need boots on the ground. Someone who knows Los Santos. You know me, I'm always game for some side hustle. But you? I thought you might be interested. I take zero monetary investment, just a little of our time to make sure these developments run smooth. These people, they've got serious big boy capital, and if we take them, a piece of them's going straight into our pockets. So, you want in on this?
Yeah.
So, of course, Raph mentions there that we're getting mansions. He confirms it. We are actually getting mansions, for sure. What's interesting to me, though, is that one of the starting locations for these missions here is actually at Devin Weston's mansion, which does give me a little bit of hope that this will be one of the properties that we can buy. I mean, after all, Devin Weston isn't using it anymore. Now, on top of this, Lucas7 Yoshi has revealed all of the actual in-mission dialogues as well. This is very important, and this drops some very big teasers. So, slight spoiler alert, click off now if you want to avoid them, but okay. In mission 1...
Alright, I'm gonna click off because I want people to enjoy it and not just, you know it and then it's not new and fresh. So I'm gonna click off as well, but we still got some questions. How much, which he just said is gonna be, I assume it's gonna be 10 million plus. Like, I don't think they're going anything lower than 10 million, bro. For a mansion, let's be honest. If they just think of the super yacht, that's all I think about. Is like the super yacht. They're probably gonna base it like off the super yacht. So, and hopefully Why did they never update the super yacht? I wonder that. But regardless of that fact, it's gonna be about 10 million. And I really want to know, how many slots do we have to own mansions? Is it just like every other property, or can we only own one? You know what I mean? Or can we do it like, you know how you have like 10 apartments that you own? Can we just delete all those, sell all those, and then cop 3 mansions? Because that's what I'll be doing out there. And the last part is, can we put the whips in front of the cribs, man? That would just give the aesthetic, just, it'll be so beautiful, you know? It'd be beautiful. So that's what I'm really waiting on. Shout out to TGG for this information, man. One of the best GTA people to go check out. So go check out his channel. Till next time, people.